Alright, howdy doody folks. Just to kind of let you know how much they're trying to manipulate all of our satellites that our taxpayer money is going to. Take a peek at this. Okay, this right here, 94 angstroms. Look down here, SDO tells you 94 this year, July 25th, 4:12 in the morning, UTC. That's where it starts. Watch this little bugger right here. Okay, keep an eye on it, and you'll see it pop. And they're showing that we have one that's incoming, that big one that I showed you. Well, I showed you that yesterday. The one that's incoming, then now all of a sudden there's a new one, and I mean it is a teeny little thing, and oh, this is gonna hit us. I don't know. Watch this, because as soon as I hit play, this thing's gonna pop. Watch. Boom! See that? Okay, now you're seeing all the rest of this stuff going. Now just keep an eye on it. You see one pop up here, and the one back here goes off. This one does, and that one does, and then this one comes back again, boom, and then it's supposed to be a little one pop right here. Boop, boop, boop. You see that? That's what they're saying is coming. No joke. Like, what? Now, check this out. They showed it again on this one. Watch. Boom. You see that? That's what's actually coming. They're messing with the time and day stamp. See, there was another one, but that one was coming. That was directly towards us, and so is this. Both of these down here. There's that one. See, that one went, and then this one goes again. Boom. See that? I showed you guys this. Okay? Now you know this. Okay, then of course they slow it down, but the thing is on the one that takes 1:30, look where it starts, June 10th, but when you bring it up to here, it actually starts over, July 25th after that initial pop. Did you see that time on it? It started at 10 instead of at 000 or 400 or 4 o'clock when that actual pop came off. They don't want you to see it. They want you to see these other ones. Ridiculous. Hang on. Okay, here we are at 171 angstroms, high cadence. I want everybody to watch this one because see, I notice how this one, the timing on this, it's 1:30, so it goes a lot slower, and you can really see all of these little bands, these electric bands from the sun in the slower motion one. The other one's going so fast it's harder to pick them up, but this will really give you an idea on the popping and exploding. See how it comes? The timing is nope. All of a sudden, 10 a.m. Look what I told you. But keep an eye out. You'll really be able to see the movement of when things pop, and it's very evident, very obvious when you have some kind of a flare or a coronal mass ejection of some sort. These bands tell. See that one over there? Whoosh. See that told on it. Not facing us. We should have that. See that one right there? Now watch, the back one's about to pop. Boom! Look at all of that ejecti. Holy crap. Now this one's going to react because of it. Boo-woof. See, coming right out out of that one. Now look at this. Woo. This almost came off, but it got sucked back into the sun. Now what they're telling us, and this is what's hilarious, this is what's really laughable, is that, yeah, we got back to, watch right in here, there's some little pop, pop, pop. See how this is building and it's putting it all over here? Watch. You'll see some little poop, poop. See that little poop, poop? Is that right in here? They're saying that's what's coming at us now. Really? I don't think so. Now here we are at 193 angstroms. The thing I like about this one the most is that you really get to see the shock wave from when the sun has whether it be an X-flare or a coronal mass ejection, you really see the shock wave in this colored angstrom. And once again, you can see these dark spots, this being a coronal hole, another one on the South Pole, and right here is the equatorial line. It's looking kind of dark, but I mean, you can see them popping up. Now, watch that. You can see it's already starting to form. I hit pause just in time, but this thing's about to pop. But watch this area, and when you see the explosion and how it goes all the way around, watch this. Boom! Did you see that? It's immense. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's amazing when you actually look at the sun. You see that thing, whoop, now this one pops off, boom. Now this one goes, boom. Crazy stuff, huh, folks? How it all interreacts. Now this, of course, is the one that slowed down. Let me bring us up to speed here, and then we'll get going. Now this is laughable. This is the 193 again, but this is the one that is a 1:30. The first half of it, about 40 seconds, is from May. Why May? Like literally, it goes from May 9th to the 11th. But if you can see the date down here, look at this, 7:25. This is where it starts. 20. Well, that's 8 o'clock in the evening. Central, it's like, well, where did the other missing time go? Why did they? Well, they don't want you to see things. I mean, they're really trying to hide it. But with it going slower, it makes it nicer for you to really see how things expand and affect each other. So we're not going to be able to see this one from the last time when when it first comes off. You're not going to be able to see it because they know people are going to go, holy crap. But just keep an eye on it, and you'll see things moving, and you'll really see how it goes across the surface of the sun and affects it. But also, a lot of times they'll cut time off right down here, so keep an eye on it. Woo! Did you see? Oh man, that was beautiful. Did you see that? That was really just about the only one that we were able to see. Interesting. Oh, did you see that little pop right there, little poop? Wasn't it a little cutie? Now all these other little pops that you're seeing on here, they're called alderman. They're called alderman bombs, really, is what they're called, even though they're not bombs. But they're considered alderman bombs, and basically each one of those that goes off, and that's a normal occurrence. It happens every day. That's where we get our heat and reflection for radioactive heat for the sun. And it was basically, I think each one was they're like 200 nuclear bombs or something like that. I mean, they're massive explosions. Let's get to another one to see if we can find something better. Okay, folks. Now here we are at 211 angstroms. Watch this again. Watch right up here in this corner. You'll see it pop. Notice the time down here, 7:25. Basically at midnight, 9:11. Okay, 9 minutes and 11 seconds after midnight. Because you remember on the other one, it actually didn't pick up until 2000 hours or 8 p.m. Watch this. It's amazing. Watch the shockwave. Boom! Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's so great. And then we'll see two more of them down here. Now this one kind of goes a little bit, but watch these two down here. Boom! Look at that, beautiful. Now watch the next one down here on the bottom. Wow! That's what's coming at us, people. Fun times. Okay, here's one of my favorite ones that a lot of times is not available. They happen to have it up for the 20-second one at least. The minute and a half, they don't always. They have that down all the time now. And the reason why is because at 335 angstroms, you can really see the flares on this thing. When it throws a flare off, you can see it very bright. It does not hide it at all. It tattletales, so I'm sure you can see why they would hide it. Now, once again, believe it or not, we're at midnight, 2 minutes after midnight on the 25th. So keep your eyeballs right here. You're going to see it pop here, and then watch the ones down here. It tattletales on itself really well. Boom! Look at that bright thing. Do you see that? Keep an eye on it. Top left goes. The one on the bottom goes. And then, see, that one went off a little bit. Top right. Backside. Boom. And then this one got, oh, did you see that? Oh, that was beautiful. Let's see that beautiful magnificence again, huh? Boom. Oh, that was gorgeous. But let's really see how powerful the one was right there. Let's really see if we can see what size she gets. Moving it slowly. I think that might have been it. So really that's about a C class, about a C flare. I don't think she's going to get any bigger. Nope, that was all it was. So let's bring it back. Pause. Right as she's starting. Right there. So that's about a B to a C class flare. Now you see the little cross right there, the little X. That'll give you a little tattletale of it's an actual flare. X flares. I've got some magnificent ones of X flares, and I mean they are gigantic X's. And we had one right around this area here a few weeks ago, right as it was crossing the horizon where it was going around the corner, and she popped off, and I mean it took enormous amount of surface area for the actual X flare itself. It was huge. I've never seen one that big. Okay, last but not least, this is These are one of my favorites. They actually have 3 different ones where they actually overlap the different colored angstroms. You have 304, 211, and 171. Okay, and what it does is it plays with all colors lapped over, and it really gives you a better idea. But of course, they're only giving you 12 seconds worth now, and they've actually taken away the minute and a half from the other color angstroms to look at. And this one, you don't have the minute and a half. You only have 12 seconds of just this particular one. But once again, keep your eye on this one. It's in the different colors. It's really amazing to watch. Watch, folks. Boom. See that? Wasn't that cool? You see all the different colors there. Everyone's going to see that. Boom. Boom. It's pretty cool to look at. But yeah, like, and that's it. Now this is one angstrom. Now here, let me show you. So they let you see the colors. This is one of this one here is actually one of my favorites. The 211, 193, and 171 PFSS. But they took away the model, so you can't really see the every 10 minutes as it goes by. But the funny thing is they actually got this right as it was exploding. You can see how it's just pushing out in all directions, which is really quite amazing. And actually, if you look at it, it almost looks like a little X pattern, doesn't it? Like that. But yeah, they actually give you the photo of it popping. It's like you guys cracked me up. But look at the time. You remember me telling you the X flare? Look, June 28th. Yeah, or May, yeah, June. Yep, from June. Because in June, remember I told you a little while back, this one here, as it went around the corner this way and went around the limb, it popped and had that X flare. This is the one that produced it. And this is another really good one. 94, 335, and 193. Oh, look at the time on this one. 7:27, 21:48. So they are updating some, but not all of them. Makes you wonder, why is that? But not least, here we are. I am at space weather, swpc.noaa.gov, or Space Weather Prediction Center. And you see this purple right here? This is high frequency affected by 1 decibel absorption of X-rays. See this? Normal X-ray background. See? Black means we're not absorbing any. This means we're getting some. Now, it's not a ton. Okay, we're like maybe a 3. Okay, but that's the high point of the day, and at the time was 1924. Went back on the sun and looked at the times, as I was saying, hey, pay attention to the timestamps. All you've seen is these teeny little pops. Well, those teeny little pops, believe it or not, will get to us in 8 minutes, because X-rays travel at the speed of light. So from the time that it pops on the sun, in 8 minutes, we're gonna have the effects here on the Earth. Now it takes days for the plasma to get here. It can take between 3 and 5 days. So you remember what I showed you from last night when it was, you know, the big discharge coming off and the band snapping and stuff like that. That happened on the 27th, 26th. So it'll be here around the 30th from what we've seen. See, I've taken this and I've gone forward with it, backwards with it. And whoop, so we know right about the time that flare, that teeny little X flare, popped off. Okay? So, but if we come up to, well, that's not even the right guy who's telling us stuff. Actually, I believe it's over here. Excuse me. Hang on. Okay, so again, last night I showed you guys this. Watch about the time that it pops up here. 7:26, 27-ish. So 3 or 4 days. It put us when it impact. Boom. Between the 30th and the 31st. So that would be correct. Now, not to like freak everybody out, but to kind of get everybody, well, basically to kind of freak you out a little, not to really freak you, but to kind of make you go, what the heck? Do you see those black lines? Those black lines, they're not outlining it. It's not an outline like, oh, look, here it is. Look at, you know, it's not for our convenience of having an outline of it, okay? It's this. Okay, this is centimeters cubed of radiation. Okay, that's plasma. Okay, you can see down here, it's got a radiation chart for radiation of plasma. And you can see we're getting red and white in there. Well, the black lines is this. By the way, 10 centimeters cubed of radiation will increase lung cancer by 36%. And it's not just on this chart, it's on this one. Boom, boom. And it's on this one. Okay, like I said, it's not about it's not a